What is up, Pepper Pack Podcast? I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and with me, as always, is my friend.
It's Connor Clem, the Dr. Pepper designer.
And Richard, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, 3 years already. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. You know what, Connor? I believe that deserves a Dr. Pepper.
I think so too. Shall we?
I think we shall. 1,
2,
23. Ah. Sharon, how's it going? I'm glad you made it this show because I'm giving away some special stuff, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Oh, Michael, go to sleep. But thank you for tuning in. I'll still enter your name in the contest because you're faithful and you always are here. But I gotta drink this for a minute.
Yeah, you grab you a Dr. Pepper, drink it, and then you can go to bed. Be good. That's what I usually do.
I know. That's people always ask me, how do you drink Dr. Pepper before you go to bed? And I'm like, well, with my mouth.
You just
I
open up
just pour it in.
right in, and you say goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like most people always say, "Oh, I can't have a soda right before bed." You relax. I pass right out.
Yeah, I go back to my classic saying, and I know I've shared this on here multiple times. That the day I did 27 cans in a day, and people ask me how I slept that night, and I say, well, it's kind of personal, but on my side.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was a good night. But Connor, how you doing, sir?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. Getting through the week. Been busy, but I'm surviving.
Yeah. So yeah, we were chatting about this before. So for all of those watching, Connor and I, our schedules have been crazy this last month. Just a wee bit. Finished up school, my first year at this new school. Had a great time. So any of my CCA friends and students watching, how's it going? Give us a comment. Let us know you're there. But yeah, it was. I just got all my stuff checked out yesterday, signed off, so I'm ready for summer. What's popping on the Pepper Pack podcast?
Howdy.
This be popping. My Dr. Pepper.
So and our blood sugar, the whole gambit.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Now, Josh is not gonna be able to make it tonight, so we'll miss him unless he decides to surprise us because he tends to do that. Dario has an event at church, so he can't make it. So, in honor of Dario, Connor, I brought cookies.
All right, what kind of Oreo cookies do you have today?
Now, I saw these on the shelf the other day when I was with my wife and daughter walking through the grocery store, and I almost fainted. I was looking for the Dr. Pepper Bluebell ice cream, which I did find, and we'll talk about that later. But these are peanut butter Oreos.
Peanut butter Oreos.
Here, let me take off my headset so I can get to the camera and give you a better look.
Let me just say this. I always find that the white stuff in the middle of it, Oreo, is the best part. So switching out for peanut butter that's make or break.
Well, I didn't know, but Reese's are good with Dr. Pepper, so I figure it's like an Oreo Reese's type deal.
Okay, let's see. Only thing that is chocolate versus a chocolate cookie. Thank you, Vanna White. We appreciate it.
So, if you're tuning in and watching, I'm glad you're here watching the show. It's been a great 3 years of doing the show. Lots of fun and memories. But I got to do something special tonight. So, I know I've been talking about giving this away and giving this away like for the last year, and we haven't been able to get a contest going. So I figured at the end of the show, anyone that's still online commenting, I'm going to throw your name in a wheel spinner right here live on the show, and I'm going to spin it, and I'm going to get those given away tonight. So this is a box. Oh, look at that. Hold on. I talk about cookies, and look who shows up.
Oreo.
So
Hey.
I just said you weren't gonna make it, so I got my peanut butter flavored Oreos.
Oh man. I cannot be on long, but I definitely could not miss 3 years of Dr. Pepper and the
All right.
Pepper Pack. So I know I missed the 23, but I got a little bit of cherry left in the can.
All right.
Heck
There we
yeah.
go.
I was thinking, Dario.
Oh man.
Dario
3 years, man. It's awesome. It's awesome what has happened.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yes.
Dario was just gonna pop on and just eat a cookie real slow and then check out, but
Even better.
I would be eating cookies right now, but unfortunately the cookies are in the church.
oh
Mm.
yeah.
They're
Oh,
really good.
man. But hey, it's so great, man, that we've been doing this for 3 years. But I know I can only say hi for a minute because I'm gonna be starting church in about next like 5 minutes. But man, that's awesome. We got 3 years. I'm looking forward to the next 3, the next 6, the next 20 years, 100 years.
Dario,
A Dr. Pepper.
did you get your Jesus Loves Dr. Pepper shirt for church yet?
Well, not yet. But
All
wait,
right.
wait for the next time that I'm back on with you guys.
All
Hey, wait for the next time that I'm back in the Dr. Pepper room because I got my checklist shirt and
Okay.
I actually got a little extra something added to the checklist because I'm 39 days away, guys.
All right. Woo.
I know. So, all right, hey, it was good. Sorry, I just jump in, say hi. I didn't even get to
That's
talk to
right.
that.
We had a plan, and we knew you would ruin it anyway. So welcome to the show.
Oh,
But yeah, we'll let you get back to church. No, you didn't
All
ruin
right.
it.
All right. Well, everybody, welcome back to have a good time with your daily podcast scheduling. I'm out of here. You guys have a good one, man.
Dude,
See you, man.
oh man,
With your regularly scheduled podcast.
looking sharp as ever with his Ray-Bans on. I
Yeah.
like that look for Dario.
Mm-hmm. He needs to get those with one lens being like a cookie, like graphic, and the other one being Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have one like right in his pocket there, where he was kind of like.
He probably did, but he didn't want to show it. He's just like, oh, I can't let him see it. But no, these peanut butter cookies. Back to the cookies and Dario conversation. Are pretty good. But they're not like a Reese's flavor.
They're just peanut butter.
Yeah, and you get that typical Oreo, just chocolate with the cookie on it.
Yeah.
But it's not obviously the normal taste of an Oreo with the being more peanut buttery. But it's good. It's almost like those peanut butter, like the Nutter Butter cookies, not the wafers.
Yeah.
You get them in the shape of a peanut, and they have the peanut butter in them.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like those kind of peanut butter cracker cookies. I don't know the exact name of them, but yeah, they're good. But Elise, thanks for checking in. Wish you could stay. We'll enter your name in the drawing.
You're working
Hopefully.
on what? What could you be working on?
Working on figuring out how to get out of work so you can stay and watch the podcast.
You working on a Dr. Pepper? Are you drinking through one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
So, the cookie taking forever to eat. Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to talk with your mouth full, but
Oh, she said drawing. So yes, I'm going to give away because I've been talking about it, and
that's what she's working on. She's drawing.
Oh, I thought she meant giving away this drawing.
I'm pretty sure that's what she meant.
Maybe.
She's here for the merch. The merch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the drawing I'm doing is I'm giving away some stuff because yeah. But Konnor.
Yes, sir.
It's the 23rd. The 23rd of every month is always Dr. Pepper Day.
How did you celebrate your 23rd?
Well, I wore a maroon Dr. Pepper shirt most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put this on for the podcast because I had to read the podcast stuff. I drank Dr. Pepper. I worked in my yard while drinking Dr. Pepper. I made sure I had plenty of Dr. Pepper in the fridge. I liked Dr. Pepper's post in the portal.
Yeah.
Commented on Dr. Pepper's post in the portal. I drank Dr. Pepper for a solid 23 seconds. Almost passed out, but the flavors just revived me. It was beautiful. I gave my daughter Grace 23 times when she kept telling me no, because we talked about that, how our children are getting to be that stage. But Dr. Pepper actually gave us this list today that I wanted to share. See if anyone out there was able to celebrate their Dr. Pepper with.
We line up.
Say what?
We're gonna see how we line up with the.
Oh yeah. Okay, so to celebrate the 23rd, we wanted to share 23 ways to sweeten up our monthly holiday. Step 1: restock your fridge with Dr. Pepper. Done.
Easy, yeah. Or soda machine, like
yeah,
this.
yeah. Clack your grilling tongs 23 times with a Dr. Pepper Zero in hand. Ooh,
Okay.
I didn't do that, but the show time I can run out to my grill.
Not so much zero sugar, but okay.
Yeah. Drink a Dr. Pepper while eating barbecue.
Okay, that's just a given. That's
yeah. Go Dr. Pepper cherry picking. So now this one got me curious, because I figure they mean like imagining Dr. Pepper's on cherries hanging from a tree and you go pick it. But I played soccer and I coached soccer, and it's similar in basketball and other sports where you also want cherry picking, where they're just standing back by the goal.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if that means, like, do you stand by the refrigerator in a grocery store and wait till the vendors come fill it and you just grab it right away? Are you Dr. Pepper cherry picking that way?
Yeah, I can see that. Unless they're talking about you have to be in like one of those cherry picker like machines and you get Dr. Pepper in that, which
I didn't even think about that. That's awesome.
I think that's not a lot of people do that or have the qualifications, but
I have a friend that's got like one of those. It almost looks like a military grade trench tire things that rolls and then lifts you up high, like the crane. We used it to trim my trees.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to him and like have him park me in like a parking lot of a grocery store and let me go up high and just drink Dr. Pepper up there and yell at people.
Gotcha.
All right, your wife is getting in the spirit of Dr. Pepper Day.
Yeah. As you do. She's got her special mug she takes to work. Fills up with Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah. All right, so where are we at? We're on number 4.
5.
All right, here you can take I'll take the odds, you can take the evens. And that's selfishly because I want to make sure I get number 23.
Okay. All right, you gotta call your mom and tell her how much you love Dr. Pepper and her. Okay.
Okay.
A little late for Mother's Day, but I get it.
But you take the evens, I'm taking the odds.
Okay,
So
sorry. I was catching up since you got the last 4.
Yeah, no, I figured. Go ahead.
Number 6 coming in. Okay, hold on. Let's make it dramatic. Number 6. All right, so you're gonna take a 3-mile road trip with a Dr. Pepper. Okay. 23 miles. I'm trying to think. From my location, that gets you in the middle of nowhere. But what about you, Zach? Would that hit you anywhere?
The middle of nowhere is a great spot to drink Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, as long as it's cold.
This is true. 23 miles. So it's like, yeah,
23 minutes. Where you at?
Yeah, not really anywhere special.
Okay.
Oh. It's not like the end of the world, but you can probably get on the roof of the car and see it.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the number with your cool echo voice, and then I'll read it off.
Number 7.
Hang out by the pool with an ice cold Dr. Pepper cream soda. Now, cream soda, those of you remember, is on the bottom of my Dr. Pepper flavor list, but I do enjoy hanging out by the pool with Dr. Pepper and drinking it. Which, by the way, I used my Pepper Pack perks points, and I got the floaty. Hasn't arrived yet. I missed out on the cooler. I didn't have enough points and sold out. And then I didn't.
You didn't get the cooler?
No, I didn't have enough points. I only had 1,000, like 100.
Yeah, I was I think like 200 or 300 short. So I
Mhm.
missed out on that. But as you could tell, I did spend it on the hat.
Yeah. So yeah, and then they did the giveaway in the portal for us, but I was on like 5 minutes before they posted, and I posted my Bluebell Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
post and never got a notification that they posted anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was comment number 5 and they gave away to the first 3. And I was like, no.
So sad. So sad.
I was heartbroken because I really want that cooler.
It's been
So,
raining a lot here, so everything's a pool outside. So I
oh
get
yeah.
it. This counts.
Yeah. Okay, so you're up. Numero ocho.
Number 8. Now listen to your favorite podcast while drinking a Dr. Pepper strawberry. I mean, come on. That's you should have just said us. You didn't have to say favorite because we kind of get where your favorite, but come on. We're number 8 on the
Hold
list.
on, we're gonna have an inception moment because you see what I got?
What do you got here? I can't see.
The strawberries and cream. It's a zero sugar,
Yes.
but we gotta make Dr. Pepper happy. In case they're watching, guys, please tell me you're watching. We do this for you. Actually, we do this for our friends and our fans, but you too.
You're seeing it live, everybody. You're seeing it live. It's happening. The podcast and the strawberries and cream. I mean, it can't get much better.
Mm.
I mean, come on.
That zero sugar though, strawberry and cream,
Mhm.
has a much like creamier flavor than the
Yeah.
non-zero sugar. All right, number 9.
All right. Number 9.
Bring 23 cans of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar to the office. I've done this year. I didn't do this today. I took some zero sugar, then I also took the strawberry and cream zero sugar. I had a lot of coworkers that enjoyed the strawberry and cream.
Let me bring up a point. I've always said, you can go to the grocery store and get a 24 pack. Always felt like it was a missed opportunity where they could have put just 23 cans in there. But you know what? I guess it's kind of like a baker's dozen. You
Mhm.
you get that plus one extra. So I guess it evens out, right?
Well, that is what inspired my. I think it was my 3rd year in the Pepper Pack. Because my first year I posted how many times I drank Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Or every time. And my 2nd year I posted all my collection, and then 3rd year I was doing 23 on the 23rd, where I would go to a grocery store, buy a 24 pack. I would keep one, and then give away 23. So maybe that's their way of sharing a pepper,
I think that
spreading
math,
the joy.
that checks out.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
Number 10. Use a Diet Dr. Pepper to clock out of work 23 minutes early. Okay, so what is I'm trying to imagine how you're doing this because
Okay. My other question is: this is like the old school clock out? Because back in the day we had put the little paper in there, hit the
okay.
button. So maybe you're using the can to hit the button to clock out, or are you like, my boss is annoying me, and I'm gonna drill him in the head with a can of Diet Dr. Pepper?
Did you clock him out? Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
you hit the pro it or just knock him out.
I don't usually drink Diet Dr. Pepper, but I guess that would work.
Yeah. All right. Pepper Pack Podcast is the only podcast we appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. We know who our favorite is tonight.
Yeah.
But sweet talking's not going to win you the contest. It's all random. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Number 11.
Oh, that's me. Tell your significant other they deserve a Dr. Pepper. I did tell my wife that. She just kind of looked at me because she's doing a health challenge right now,
Oh yeah.
and so she can't like have any soda.
Oh no, not even
And
zero or anything.
well, it's like super like programmed to like make your body just use what it has and just kind of clear out your storage, so to speak,
Yeah.
And so the only zero that they allow is a competitor Dr. Pepper. And she brought it into the house last week and I kind of looked at her and I was like, no. And
Yeah.
she's like, it's the only kind I can have. And so she took a sip of it. She's like, and it just tastes like crap and I don't want it.
Oh.
And it's like, good, throw it away.
Well, let me take the moment to tell my significant other that she's watching. You deserve a Dr. Pepper. You're an awesome woman, and I don't deserve you sometimes, but you deserve a Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so that comment was from earlier, but I felt like it was fitting for
Perfect.
your shout out. All right.
Number 12.
That's
Hosting
you.
a movie marathon starring ice cold Dr. Pepper concessions. Okay, all right. So, can you
Okay,
think
so
of like a movie that features Dr. Pepper in it?
okay, what I'm gonna I see where you're going with this question because it says um starring an Ice Cold Dr. Pepper concessions.
Yeah.
My thought is the movie doesn't have to star the Ice Cold Dr. Pepper concessions. The marathon is starred by having Dr. Pepper concessions during a movie marathon.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
And I know the Shazam movies have Dr. Pepper frequently
Yeah.
dropped in there.
And
So
Forrest Gump,
mhm,
has the
yeah.
bright
So
lights theme. Um, yeah. The
but
first Thor movie was
mhm,
all Dr. Pepper. I had a ton of
mhm.
Dr. Pepper in it.
Yeah, I saw that. Now my other question is if we could pick any movie marathon, which one are you picking to watch Dr. Pepper? And granted, I'm down here in my Dr. Pepper Emporium. I have a projector, I have a movie screen. So Connor, if you and your wife ever make it up here to Kansas, we're
Yeah.
watching some movies and drinking Dr. Pepper together.
Yes. Well, I love these movies. I would do Back to the Future or maybe a Star Wars marathon.
Okay, so um I enjoy the Star Wars movies. My wife is not a big fan of them, so she usually goes elsewhere. But I do love the Lord of the Rings movies, and I have all the extended Lord of the Rings and the extended Hobbits. So that would be good. Your wife just threw out the Avengers marathon,
Yeah.
and so the question is, do you watch that chronologically or by release date?
Um, Whatever Disney Plus's recommendation, I guess.
Okay, because yeah, we can. That probably has more hours than the Lord of the Rings, which is surprising.
Well, I mean, you got to tack on The Hobbit, right? I mean,
Well, yeah. Well, actually, we need to find the one that's 23 hours long. A movie marathon that's
there you go.
23 hours long.
That's actually a good idea. I like that.
That'd be fun to do. And stream. See how many Dr. Peppers we can drink.
Number 13.
Head to the lake with 23 Dr. Peppers. I did not get to go to the lake, but you said it's raining, so it's basically like a lake there for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We would always go to the lake with my in-laws. They had a boat, and they would bring a lot of Dr. Pepper, and I would every time I would burn through all of them. No
Mhm.
doubt. I'd end up at the end of the day being out on the lake and like, what do you guys have left? I guess I'll just be drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the camp I'm getting ready to go to down in Texas, they stock a fridge with different sodas for us, all the counselors, and they also encourage us to bring our own. And the first time I went, I told them I drink a lot of Dr Pepper,
Yeah.
and so they put a lot of Dr Pepper in there. But by halfway through the week, I had already knocked out the whole fridge, and they're like, okay, so we're buying more next time.
Setting those expectations. I
Mhm.
like
Yep.
I like
All right.
Number 14. All right, so sing along to the radio with a Dr. Pepper in hand.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get a little bit of karaoke from you today, Zach.
I got cookie in my mouth.
What's your go-to jam when you're drinking a Dr. Pepper? Anybody in the comments? You know what? I have a soft spot for ska music that came out like in the early '90s when I was a kid. That was always on the radio and was on like Tony Hawk Pro Skater video
Mm-hmm.
games. So that kind of like is embedded in me. But anything with a good drum beat. I'm a percussionist, so I love a good drum beat. So Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
and drum.
Now, because I just see it right there. I'm always thinking, I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. Uh, Richard said anything by the band Red. I love some Thousand Foot Crutch too.
Yeah.
That's some fun music to rock out with too. Dr Pepper. So I did that because I was driving around today for a little bit with my daughter. We went to the park and different entertainment places, and I was drinking Dr Pepper while we did that. All right, next up.
Number 15.
Stay up late to watch the meteor shower with Dr. Pepper cream soda, zero sugar. So, however you were pronouncing that meteor shower, didn't know that was happening, but I might go out there and just look up at the sky with a regular Dr. Pepper.
Curious meteor shower. Oh, are you? I'm not much of a stargazer. I used to really be into NASA when I was younger, but
This is the only star I usually get caught gazing at. It's a beautiful kid.
that was a dad joke.
Number 23.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Number
not sorry.
wear your favorite maroon shirt in honor of Dr. Pepper. I do this probably 5
Every
days.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's probably only like 2 days. Like if I'm meeting with a client and stuff, I might wear a nice button shirt and whatever. But I'm usually
And then
wearing a
it's
Dr.
changed when you get home.
Yeah, it's underneath the shirt. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm like
All right. Oh, yeah. Just the Superman pull it open.
pull it up. There it is. Number 17.
Attempt a new recipe featuring Dr. Pepper.
Are you not much of a baker or someone that like cooks out or something? Or not into cooking?
Me?
Yeah, you're saying attempt, huh?
I don't say that T word.
I see. I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Do or do.
No, I live that lifestyle. My students get mad at me. That word's in a book or in a homework or a math assignment, I will automatically say attempt. Or if they're reading out loud and the T word's there, I will interrupt them to say attempt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to get this recipe. Sharon says she made a Dr. Pepper protein shake today.
Nice with the ice cream. Is that how?
Dude, if there's a Dr. Pepper protein shake, I'm gonna turn into freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do it. Drink the Dr. Pepper.
I'm here to pump you up.
Get to the chopper. Okay.
Yeah, who would be so proud? Yep.
You just tried a new recipe last episode with your with the ribs, man.
Oh yes. And then I actually had another buddy last night. I have a small group that I was at, and he was telling me that he makes ribs and he uses Dr. Pepper. And I was like, "Oh, snap! Come on, bring it over. I'll eat some."
One of our local grocery store here has where you can get ribs, and it comes with Dr. Pepper glazing. So all you got to do is pop it in the oven for a little bit and pour that glaze on it. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
it's good stuff.
So she said you use syrup, almond milk, and a protein powder. All right.
Okay.
So Dr. Pepper syrup, or is this supposed to be Dr. Pepper, comma syrup, comma almond milk? Because I know being in Texas, you might actually have the Dr. Pepper syrup.
Yeah, they have like the dessert syrup. Yeah, I think that's what she means.
Could be.
That makes sense.
I don't know what number we're on.
Number 18. You got to enjoy an ice cold Diet Dr. Pepper after playing pickleball with your best friend. Pickled pepper ball. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
So I didn't play any pickleball today, and I don't drink diet, but I will drink another. All right, Konnor.
You could.
Should I do a dark berry,
a
regular, or a vanilla float?
I'm thinking.
Or if you're in the comments, let me know what I should drink next.
Yeah, everyone in the comments, you got like a minute to shout out what actually.
You have 23 seconds. Okay, so Sharon says she bought a box of the syrup on Amazon, so I'm guessing it's the Dr. Pepper syrup itself.
Nice. Let's see. I guess you could cross out pickleball and put anything. You could do soccer. You did a lot of that.
Games.
Video games. Yeah.
Which we played video games last night.
Yeah.
And it was, I think we played just after midnight. I don't remember.
Yeah, we played pretty close to it.
Wasn't it like 12:30 when we got off or something like that?
Yeah. We
and I was drinking Dr. Pepper, so
I was too. But that's the magic juice to get it going.
All right.
Number 19.
Go for a 23-minute walk with your dog while drinking a Dr. Pepper cream soda. Now, I played outside with my dog in the backyard for probably about 23 minutes while I walked around and ripped up weeds. But
I
again, not drinking cream soda.
I have 3 dogs, so taking them for a walk is kind of a hassle. But we have a nice big backyard, and we spend a good amount of day out.
That is a new Dr. Pepper commercial right there. You taking one or two dogs that holding the leash for two dogs with one hand and having your Dr. Pepper in the other hand, and your wife be like, "Aren't you gonna take the other dog?" You're like, "With what hand?" And
Yeah.
she looks at the one holding the Dr. Pepper hand. You're like, "That's my Dr. Pepper hand. We'll steal it from Fansville."
That sounds good to me.
Mm.
What is it so bad to just take your Dr. Pepper for a walk? Does it have to be with a dog?
Ooh, I like where you're going.
Need
Oh,
need some fresh air, so I'm gonna take my Dr. Pepper around the block.
mhm. Yes, I need to just take a minute and step out.
It's for the best. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. No one's commented yet, so I'm just gonna make an executive
I'm gonna
decision.
vote. You go ice cream.
Well, I'll do that in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We got to finish this segment first.
Yeah, do dark berry. Mix it up. You already got a cherry there. Now you need some dark berry.
Oh, I do still have the strawberry and cream milk. Maybe I should finish that first.
Yeah.
See how many different flavors I can drink tonight. Oh Lord.
All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 20. You got to text 23 friends your favorite Dr. Pepper gift. Okay. Zach, open up.
Everyone get their phone out.
Everyone, open your phone out. Zach, open your phone. Let me see.
You may not have my number, but y'all can send it to me in the Discord.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull up Zach.
I was gonna say I could text my boss, but I'm already walking on thin ice.
Oh no.
We had a fun last day of school.
Oh gosh.
I challenged the students to make Mr. Bowman hair, and I gave them cans of shaving cream. And we did that right at the end of the day. I got permission last minute, but it was kind of messy, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite gift?
I'm looking. I gotta
Pick one and show it to the screen. I'm gonna pick one real quick.
I don't know if I can show it to the screen. Like,
No, you can't hold it up. To the
well, no, my phone is always too bright, and so then it.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna. Here's the one that I picked that I sent to Zach. It's the Infinite Dr. Pepper, which is after I finish one, I'm starting another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And so this is a very relatable gift.
Mm-hmm. I think this is probably the one I use the most. Yours hasn't come through yet. Oh, I gotta switch my camera.
Anyways,
Let me switch my camera real
that's
fast.
the one I sent to Zach. That's my favorite gift. Now, I gotta do 22 other people, but it is what it is.
Okay. So yeah, there's yours on there.
Yeah.
Allow me to equip the hat of my people.
Oh yeah.
That's
a good one too. That's a good one.
All right, let me switch back to the other camera.
All right, really, I'll read the next, or it's yours, right?
Probably, but it's whatever. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
What number are we on?
Number 21.
Give your mailman a Dr. Pepper. Now, I've actually attempted to do this a few times because he's always walking through the yard and he looks like it's just been hot outside. And I'm like, man, you need a drink? I got a fridge full of Dr. Pepper. Whenever you need it, you just let me know. And he's like, oh, I'm good. Thanks, so. And I was like, oh, man.
I like this one because my brother is a mailman in the Dallas area. So if you ever see a guy that kind of looks like me, give him as many Dr. Peppers as you can because he would love to have
You just that falling down on you?
my daughter has come into the podcast layer. So
all right, no worries. I do enjoy your wife's burn over here.
The whole set's coming down.
Here, I'll remove you for a minute so that way you can get that fixed. All right, while Konnor gets that fixed, we'll just take a moment to drink some Dr. Pepper. This is fun. Well, so many things I want to talk about, but I want to keep them here. So, if you're watching and you have a different way of celebrating Dr. Pepper Day that's not listed here, please give us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking and how you celebrated Dr. Pepper today.
Okay,
All right. Welcome back.
back in action. Okay.
right.
Okay. So yes,
Things
Mountain
run.
Man, Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
Are we ready? All right.
Yes.
Number 22. Okay, this is the one that I did today. I do this
Mhm.
every 23rd, and I have an alarm set. In fact, you have to drink a Dr. Pepper at 10, 2, and 4. I mean, you have to, right? I mean,
And
it's
not only at 10, 2, and 4, but it's got to be Central Standard Time because that's where the museum is in Waco.
yeah, which I live in it, so that's no
Yeah.
worries. But what's funny is today on Instagram and Facebook, Dr. Pepper did post at 10, 2, and they forgot number 4. They did a trivia post where you had to make guesses on products and history and that kind of stuff.
Mm.
And they totally dropped the ball and forgot about 4 o'clock. They must have clocked out and went home. But I did.
See, this gives me hope again because I don't know if I shared this before the podcast or during the podcast of my dream of them just having them show up at my house while we're doing the podcast and giving us like a year supply of Dr. Pepper or like a special award for being awesome ambassadors. And
it
then
might
y'all would see me cry on camera.
it might be possible because I'm pretty close to them. So I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for them to come see me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And if they took a jet and flew up here, they could miss the 4 o'clock and still.
You know what they would do? They would say, "Here's all the stuff for Zach. Can you go ahead and take it for us?"
I hope they tell you to take it and not ship it to me.
Yeah.
Because if you ship it to me, I'm never gonna get it.
They're like, "Oh yeah, we have all this stuff for Zach. Go ahead and take it." Yeah.
I will start my long walk down to Texas. So for those of you that don't know, Konnor has sent me different Dr. Pepper I think I got 3 different Dr. Pepper items, and they never make it to my house.
Well, someone must have taken it. Well, one of them came back, and then the other ones someone took it.
If only I knew somebody that worked in the postal department.
Or if you knew the people that bought your old house, you know.
No, I did, but it's before.
All right, are we ready?
You're trying to sugar me up.
All right. Hey, if you guys go for it, I will take it.
Now, Sharon, remind me when the convention is. I want to, but just I got the first week and the last week of June already taken up and busy. And so, excuse me, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it, but it's one of my goals or bucket list Dr. Pepper things to do is go to the Dr. Pepper convention.
Yeah.
June 7th to the 11th. June, the 1st through the 10th, Sharon, I'm going to be at my camp in Texas, but I won't have a way to get to the convention. But I do need to chat with you. I'll chat with you through the Discord because of the couple Dr. Pepper items that I'm looking for. If you find them at the convention, it's the right price. I will have you pick them up for me and Venmo you money or something. But yeah, I need to find a way to get that stuff that I want. Ooh, what are we opening? What flavor?
Oh, it's on the shelf OG.
Real sugar?
No. Not real sugar, just OG on
The original.
Yeah.
Okay.
23. Your original 23.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And
Here
then
we go. Are we ready?
drum roll.
And
I can't do a drum roll.
23.
Document everything you did to celebrate the 23rd with hashtag Happy 23rd.
23rd. Happy 23rd, Zach.
Happy 23rd, Konnor. Happy 23rd, all you all watching and commenting. We love you guys.
So yeah, I think, and if you do any of these, or if you have your own that you want to add to this list, don't forget to post about it. You can even tag us in it. We'd love to see what kind of other stuff you've done. Um, I think for sure with the new product that dropped this last week, I think everybody has been celebrating in their own way. Uh, do we want to slide into that, Zach? Do we want to talk about this brand new flavor of Dr. Pepper?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking for something I need to. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, if you haven't seen all the press about this and everybody talking about it, and the stores trying to put it on the shelf this past week, none other than Bluebell put out a brand new flavor, which I'm gonna have to say I love this flavor, but I feel a little hurt that we had no idea that this thing was dropping. It was kind of like out of left field, like Bluebell posted about it, and everybody in Texas and everybody that are fans of Bluebell and Dr. Pepper were just ecstatic. None other than Dr. Pepper Float. You got your vanilla ice cream with sherbet Dr. Pepper blended in, and
No. Is it sherbet?
sherbet. So what's crazy about this?
Oh, it
When
does
you
say sherbet.
open up the lid and the swirl on this thing, mine when I opened it up, the swirl was like magnificent.
No, I've already eaten some of it, so my swirl's a little ruined.
The blend on it was like a gorgeous like swirl. It's
Mm-hmm.
so good. And I don't know about you, Zach. Mine was so fluffy when I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. That's one thing I noticed. It was very light, and ice cream sometimes when you get it has a very like solid, like you have to scrape off layers. Where this just came as like a smooth, almost like a frozen yogurt, not frozen yogurt, but like that soft.
Mhm. Yeah.
There you go. But
So
I did a little bit of Dr Pepper Inception. Is I put this in a glass and then added Dr Pepper and made a frosty pepper out of the Dr
heck
Pepper float
yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
did
was good.
I blended it, man, to get it a nice smooth, like milkshake kind of.
Mm.
Oh man, it's so good. And I know we're not gonna do a detour today. I want to try to get possibly Dario and maybe Josh to come on to the podcast, and we all do a full breakdown on our ranking. But I'm going to tell you, I'm giving it a good thumbs up. I'm not going to give it our 23 rating yet, but I'm going to give it a good thumbs up. I liked it. I'm not much of a dessert guy, but this
I'm gonna sit here like I just had a high school breakup and eat this whole gallon.
will be okay, Zach. It's going to be okay. One day,
When
vanilla.
Dr Pepper doesn't show up with a lifetime supply of vanilla float for me, she's gonna sit down here and drink my ice cream.
Zach, vanilla float will come back one day. One day it'll come back. You know what's really crazy about this?
I told you that in confidence.
I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. And we're not. This is a judge-free zone, so if you want to just chow down on that, I totally get it. I feel kind of weird because you've eaten Oreos and ice cream and have all kinds of different. Like your mouth is full of just different flavored Dr. Pepper right now.
That's the best way to celebrate the 23rd, though.
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do is you could crunch up some of those Oreos and sprinkle it on your ice cream.
I could, or I could grind up the Dr Pepper jelly beans.
Yeah, oh yeah, there you go.
I'm being creative.
Dr. Pepper sprinkles on there, man. Yeah.
Okay. So let me get back to my. I was attempting to screen share something, but it wasn't showing up because I had too many windows open.
Go to your local store and grab you a Bluebell Dr. Pepper float ice cream.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is part of our podcast because it's a special one. Is our beautiful apparel collection, and I want you guys to help us advertise our podcast in our 3-year anniversary. So if you will share this YouTube link on whatever social media you have, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Zanga, go old school there. I don't know what else I'm missing, but
Yahoo, whatever.
yeah, and hashtag it Pepper Pack Pod. What do we want to call it? Number 3? No, not number 3.
Let's go.
Be the 10-2-23 or the 1-2-23.
1-2-23. Yeah, let's do that.
So that'd be 1-2. So 12-23 basically.
Yeah.
So here, let me throw that up there. That way everyone sees it.
And I would keep an eye out. I'm gonna try to. I've been working on a new design
No,
for our summer collection.
correct me
So
if I'm wrong, Connor. Ooh, I'm gonna feedback. But if I do a hyphen in there, like 1-2-23, that throws off the hashtag, right?
no backslashes are what throws off the hashtag.
So I could do a hyphen.
You can either do underscore or you could do dashes, but you can't do backslashes because
Okay, yeah, that's so,
HTML will freak it out.
Okay, so give us a Pepper Pack Pod -1-2-23,
3.
and we'll take those names, and we'll pick a winner based on whoever shares the video.
Yeah.
And with that hashtag, because that's how we're gonna be able to track it, and then I will hook you up with one of our podcast shirts. I just picked this one. If there's a different shirt or style you like for the podcast, we'll get you the one in color you want. But
when are we picking this this next week?
No, because June 1st I will be on my mission trip.
Oh, okay.
So we can maybe say the 17th.
Okay, let's do 17th. By that time, the new design will come up, and you'll get the new design.
There we go.
Get a brand new one, part of our summer collection. And I'm just going to tell you right now, it's gonna be radical.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've been working on it the last few weeks and doing some really cool colors. Something totally different. It's gonna be cool.
All right. Well, Connor, I'm going to start working on my final project, entering names.
Okay.
Of our friends that are in here. And I know Sharon was in here. I know Michael was in here.
Let me go ahead and while Zach is working on that, let me go ahead and say thank you to all the participants throughout the last 3 years that has come onto the podcast and shared their story and shared their life and their love for Dr. Pepper. The show wouldn't be where it is or have the fan base that it is if it wasn't for our loyal Pepper Pack and loyal Dr. Pepper fans, because you guys are the backbone of what we do, and we put a lot of work into this because not only because we love Dr. Pepper, but because we love the community and we love the people that are a part of it. So thank you again from Zach and from Josh and from Dario and me. We really appreciate it, and feel free to be a part of our ongoing communication with our merch store or with our promotion stuff that we do or anything like that. If you want to see something or you want to help out or draw a picture or do fan art or whatever you want to do, we support you guys as much as you support us. So don't be afraid to be a part of what we're doing here, because at the end of the day, we're just some fun guys and girls that just love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm working on my details here.
We got some fun stuff coming up for sure that we're working on. We have a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I know we might have some possible guests that are pretty exciting. I've talked to Zach about it a little bit.
This is a secret. I can't tell you guys.
Yeah, can't say anything quite yet. We have some cool events that we want to be more a part of, like Sharon was saying with the con or the not the con the meetup
The collectors convention.
collectors convention. I think it'd be fun in the future for us to have a small pop-up tent with some of our merch and cool things to hand out. There's some things we want to do. I know each one of us has some ambitions and stuff that we're really excited about. I'm kind of excited to see Dario's wedding coming up. I want to see how much Dr. Pepper he implanted into his wedding. I know I did when I got married. I had a lot of Dr. Pepper stuff, and one of my favorite photos is right before we got married. My wife and I we took pictures. Once we all got seat up before the ceremony, we had classic Dublin Dr. Peppers crack. Had our photographer get some really good shots of us drinking Dr. Pepper. It's kind of like a sweet little moment.
It's precious.
So I'm excited to see what Dario has going on, and Zach keeps adding to his collection, and every time he shows us something new, I'm excited that he's getting something else. I'm just trying to figure out how to get a soda machine down there in that basement. It's going to be hard or not.
For me?
Mhm.
Oh, we can make it happen. I actually rearranged, and let me go back to my other camera. So now I have basically everything here, and I have stuff along the walls. But I have on the far side of my room open space now where I could put a machine. So as you come down the stairs, there'd just be a machine against the wall, looking at you.
I would have the soda machine in here. The only thing is, I don't think the door is wide enough, and you don't really realize how noisy a soda machine is,
Especially when you're recording.
Well, and even like when we're in the living room, you can hear it kick on because I have it in the garage, and you can just hear it just, and it just. But it's awesome. It's like the best, like by far. I have a ton of Dr. Pepper merch, but it's the best thing that I had. And it was, I mean, you can't get it. You can't buy a refrigerator for the price I ended up getting that thing, and totally worth it.
Now I did find on eBay one of the old school white ones with the Dr. Pepper nymphs like on it.
Yeah,
like it's got the little water fairies on them.
Yep.
For $200, but you have to go pick it up, and it's about 2 hours away here in Kansas. But it doesn't say whether it's working or not. I think it is working, but it's one of the glass bottle dispensers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, could I put cans in there? Would they work? Or
do you know if it's do you know how tall it is?
I don't. I'll send you the link, and we can chat about that later. But yeah,
I know quite a bit about them. There used to be a lady that at a haircut place that had one like that. She had like it was almost kind of like a lady on a swing. It was like real super old. But what's really cool is they've retrofitted those because they used to be where where the bottles would roll into slots and
on the side, and then you pull it straight out.
And what would happen is they would take out those pans and put in just flat like steel like ramps, and so you could easily just put cans in, and the cans.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But money, America.
Yeah.
But all right. So I have the wheel set up. Let me get this back to where I need it to be. Nope, that's not the one I want.
I don't know if we can.
I can. Yeah, I can do it. I just need to get things set up.
Background music, but
all right. So, based on the people that commented, just doing first names. These are the people that I have. Did I miss anybody? Go back to the comments.
Elise, you got Elise on there? Okay.
Bofa, Richard.
Michael, got Michael. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everybody.
All right. So
was Richard's Dr. Pepper Doge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the question is, do we do the Fansville first, or do we do the Tumbler?
Let's save the the Fansville for the end. Let's do the
Okay.
tumbler.
All right. So, Tumblr, if you get this, if this lands on you, we'll give you our podcast email. I'll post that in the comments, and you can message us, and we'll get your shipping stuff figured out, and I will get this in the mail to you. But this is a brand new tumbler from Corksicle. I can never say that. Still has a label on it. I haven't opened it, haven't used it. It's got the little sticker that comes with it inside. I was able to get 2 of these. Dr. Pepper sent me one, and then I used the Pepper Pack Perks, or the Dr. Pepper Perks, to get the other. And I wanted to share that with somebody who's been watching our show and participating. So, if this goes to your wife, Konnor, that just means we have to meet up even more. And
yeah. Or yeah. All right, so let me know when I can play some background music.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, click. I think I set the spinner for 23 seconds.
Okay. One more time. Let's do it. Third time's the charm for the 3rd year.
Maybe 4 times.
It's thinking about it.
Oh, no, Michael!
Oh!
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Good job. All right.
So let me go back over here.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So let me, Konnor, do you have our podcast email? Let me get that pulled up, and then I can post that for both to message us.
Yes. Send us your information.
Why isn't it there? Live television. Is it? Well, it's not television. It's a podcast, but whatever.
Well, hopefully you're
There
following
it is.
Facebook, so we could contact you there. But whatever works. Whatever works.
Yeah, I don't have it. Where did that go? Bookmarks. Oh. It used to be saved on my phone, and then it disappeared. It is, isn't it like pepperpackpod@gmail.com?
Yes. I guess what we could do is we could just
Yeah, both if you are on any of our socials, message us directly on there as well, and I will keep looking for that. But we want to make sure we get that for you.
Yeah. We want to make sure you get
or if you want to comment on this video on YouTube with your email, we won't publicize your email, but we'll see the comment, and that way we can write that down and get in touch with you to get you this. But now,
okay, are we ready for?
Well, hold on. Before we do this, I gotta show what's in this without opening the one I have.
Yeah, I used to have mine over here, but it has migrated to the Crave Cave with the rest of our stuff. What you should do, can't hear me. What we should do is maybe write a little note and put it in the cup.
Say that again.
What do you think about that, Zach? What if we wrote a little note and you throw it in the cup too?
Oh yeah, we can add a little personalization to that. Now let me switch my cameras again because I'm always changing things up.
We good?
So, I make that sound effect a lot, and
I guess I'm gonna add that to my soundboard.
My students, they did a teacher appreciation week last week at school. It said write down something your teacher says a lot, and potatoes, Dr. Pepper, attempt was on there, and one of my students is like, I don't know how to spell it, but you always make this sound that sounds like a choo choo. It's like because I do that all the time when I'm waiting and working on something. But I see we've got more people watching. So if you're watching and you haven't commented yet, go ahead and give me a comment real fast. So I can throw you in the running. So I have 2 boxes. This one is full, has not been opened. This one is empty because I've already drank in it. This is the can that comes inside. That's Fansville Reserve Bourbon Flavored Fansville Reserve Limited Edition, non-alcoholic, artificially flavored bourbon Dr. Pepper. 12 fluid ounces, 355 milliliters. Notes of oak, vanilla, honey, and cherry.
Yeah.
Trademark Dr. Pepper King of Beverages. On the back, this little seal is on there. It says the reserve fans deserve. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, and less than 2% of caramel color, natural and artificial flavor, sodium, preservatives, phosphoric acid, caffeine, sodium phosphate, produced under the authority of Dr. Pepper / 7-Up, Incorporated, 6425 Hall of Fame Lane, Frisco, Texas, 75034, trademark and copyright 2022, Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Incorporated, caffeine content 41 milligrams per 24 fluid ounces, not labeled for retail sale. So I've read all the directions.
And that's all the good stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Everything he listed there, that's all the good stuff.
There's a little description here on the side. Should I read that to you while we're just wasting time?
Sure. Why not?
All right. It says a limited edition legend. Some believe Dr. Pepper Fansville Reserve was secretly crafted in the Fansville water tower. Others say it was mysteriously appeared on the 50-yard line after simultaneous lightning strikes hit both goalposts. One fan named Rick says he made it in his garage. We can't confirm or deny any of that.
Have you never read that?
What? No, I haven't. It just cracks me up every time. We can't confirm this non-alcoholic bourbon flavored limited edition treat is strictly for the truest and most deserving of fans. In other words, you.
Heck,
So,
would you say, if not the most, has to be one of the most rarest Dr. Peppers?
I would say the card here.
There's only 2,300 of them made, right? I think on
Yeah,
the top.
it says on top. It says one of 2,300.
Yeah, so it is.
Yeah. Because I feel like they made more chocolate than that. The fantastic chocolate. So yeah, I'd say this is probably the rarest. And I know a lot of other ambassadors were a little upset with me when I commented to get one when I already had one on the scratcher. But my plan was to give it away.
Yeah.
And not sell it because I know there are people that do that, and that drives me nuts.
Well, you know what? It was for our fans, and
yeah,
you know, at the end of the day, we're not selling it like some other people did. We're giving it back to our fans. So,
all right. So, I got people in the comments ready to go. All right.
Pretty news, so I say.
Now, I think I have this set for a 23-second spin.
Okay, I got another sound.
Are you ready? Okay, so yeah, it's just Bofo. You won that first one. Right. In case you got excited for the second one, sorry. Now, should I remove Bofo or give him another chance?
You know what? I'm feeling like, you know, it's our 3rd year anniversary. Let's keep it. Let's keep it in there. Let's
keep it in there. All right. So
I think they ready. Give everybody a fair chance.
Yeah. 3, 2. Actually, what am I doing? What am I counting down? 1,
2,
23.
Don't forget to subscribe. I wish they give you more than 5 seconds, but it kind of works, right? You could add your own lyrics. Dr. Pepper. Here we
Michael's
go.
like, come on, stop on me. If it's both again,
everyone's gonna be mad.
Well, is it Richard?
It's gonna be Richard.
Or is it Elisa? Oh, it might. It's. Oh!
Come on!
Oh! Elise, Richard's like having a heart attack right now.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
All right, Elise. Again, yes, whatever social you follow us on. If you would send us a message with your email, best way to get a contact with you or an address, and Konnor and the guys will give that to me, and I'll make sure I get this sent out quickly within the next week.
And
I will make sure I send it ground. That way it doesn't explode in an airplane or anything. And I
yeah,
will bubble wrap it in a bag, stick it in a box, bubble wrap that box, and I'll make sure it's safe. Richard, I agree. You still deserve a Dr. Pepper.
yes,
Now, Richard, comment me on. Did you get the Fansville already? Or the Fansville Reserve? Have you had that yet? Because my other thought was like, if I give it to someone that's already had it, I'm going to feel bad.
No. Hey, this is out of our hands. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the wheel. Be mad at the wheel, not us.
The claw has chosen.
It has chosen you. And
But
yeah, so congratulations to our people.
okay.
Richard
So yeah,
did
he did
a-
say he would want it, but he was going to give it to someone else if he did when I got one. All right.
Okay, I'll finish mine off.
Now, I never got to my dark berry.
Okay. Oh, you're mixing them.
Mm.
Is that
But
what
I
they
wanna-
meant? They made it in the bathtub. You're just sitting there checking all those different flavors. Huh?
I need to end year 3 and start year 4 with something.
Oh yeah,
The good stuff.
the good stuff.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, chickens and Bulgarians, and peppers, of which I am one. Thank you for tuning into the Pepper Pack podcast. It's been a blast as always. Or as Konnor was saying earlier, as I was thinking and doing computer stuff, this show doesn't happen without you guys watching. So we appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing and getting this out there and just embracing our crazy commitment and dedication to this beverage. It's been fun. And how do I put this gently? No, I'm not
Don't
gonna
get
cry.
hooked up. You
I
got-
know, I'm good. So just want to enjoy this for a minute.
Yeah, you gotta let it breathe. You gotta smell it.
Check out our Redbubble store. And until we drink again,